If you happy and you know, clap your hands. If you happy and you know, clap your hands. If you happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you happy and you know, clap your hands. If you happy and you know, stamp your feet. If you happy and you know, stamp your feet. If you happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you happy and you know, stamp your feet. If you happy and you know, shout hooray. If you happy and you know, shout hooray. If you happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you happy and you know, shout hooray. Okay, welcome to my another class. This is Bidaura Sultana and I am here with another topic today. So students, let's start the class. In my last class you have learned the sentence, that means the basic parts of the sentence and the kinds of sentences. Okay, and now today my topic is verbs. You can see here, and basic per subject and predicate. Predicate is the combination of verb and object. So today we are going to discuss about verbs. Okay, let's start the class, my dear students. Here you can see in the page, first example, I am a student, he is a student, they are students, we are students. I have a nice family, they have a nice family. My mother has a nice purse. We had many storybooks. My friends dance well. I love my friends and family. Okay, here you can see different subjects, different verbs. Okay, so I am a student. Here am, he is a student, is, they are students, are. So here am for I, is for he, are for they. So different subjects, different verbs. Then we are, they and we, plural number, but subject is different, but plural numbers, that's why are and are. Then you can see I have, they have, my mother has, have, has, and we had. These four verbs here, three verbs are have verbs. Okay, so have has for present tense and had for past tense. Okay, you can see I have first person plus have, they have plural number plus have third person plural number, and my mother is a third person singular number, that's why has. And you can see we had, here had first time, so no bindings of singular and plural number. You can use any kind of numbers here, singular and plural both, but had will be the same. Then you can see here my friends dance well. Here my friends plural number, and that's why you can see dance. Okay, but if there is the singular number, then it will be dances. Okay, so here you can see the am, is, are, have, is, they are different types of verbs, and dance is different, another verb. Okay, I love my friends and family. So here what is love? Love, can you see the love? Is this visible? No, it is only about the feelings. So that's why here dance is your physical movement and love is your mental action. Mental, you cannot see. Physical verbs you can see, that means you are dancing, we can see. But I love you, it is only about the feelings. Okay, my dear students, hope you understood. So you this is the basic point, different subjects, different verbs. Okay, and also I have told the time. Okay, if the time and the past, present time, past time, verbs will be the different. Okay, so here you can see some points I have written here. Verb is the action or condition of the subject. Action, you can see dance is your action, right? That's why this is also called doing word. Dance, physical movement, it is your action. But if you say I am a student, here no physical action or no mental action. Here it is telling about the who you are, only the condition or state of the subject, state of you. Okay, the state of him, state of he, that means he is a student. He, who is he? He is a just student, his state. Okay, so a verb tells about an action or a state. Same, a verb is the main part of a sentence. Definitely a verb is the main point. If your verb is wrong, your full sentence is wrong. Okay, every sentence has a verb, every sentence has a verb. Without verb a sentence cannot be made. Okay, then verbs are not used in the same way in the sentences. So different subjects, different verbs, you have already learned. That means different time, different verbs. Okay, if the present time, one type of verb, if the past time, one type of verb. Okay, so here I thought you have got the basic idea. You can see here another point: a verb changes according to the number of subject and tenses. So you can see also the person. So first person different, first person one kind of verb, second person one kind of verb, third person one kind of verb, singular number one kind of verb, plural number one kind of verb, present tense one kind of verb, past tense one kind of verb. Okay, so verb changes according to the subject, according to the number, according to the person, according to the tense. Okay, my dear students, hope you understood. If you don't understood, when I will upload the videos, you can inbox me. Okay, I am here, I am available for you anytime, whenever you want me. Okay, so now let's have a look in kinds. So you can see here there are different types of verbs. They are action verbs, they are stative verbs, main and helping verbs, modals, that means modal auxiliary verbs. These verbs are very important, and something special verbs, modal auxiliary verbs. Okay, regular and irregular verbs, definitely you have to learn or memorize these verbs. Without memorizing these verbs, English will be harder for you. Or memorizing means practice and practice, practice and practice. This is memorizing. Okay, then transitive and intransitive verbs. Okay, one by one, step by step, I will discuss all of the verbs. Okay, then finite and non-finite verb. This is absolutely important to know when you are in class 9 or 10, because non-finite verb is important for your sentence according to structure. Okay, then state of being verbs. So these verbs, you have to understand about these verbs, because these verbs, without knowing these verbs, you cannot learn the English properly. Okay, my dear students, so here my question is, what do you understand by verb, and why a verb is important? Okay, why is a verb important? Because every time you have to remember that without a correct form of verb, a sentence cannot be written properly. Okay, so correction of verb is very much important. You have to mind it. Okay, my dear students, so today we will discuss up to action verbs. Then next class we will discuss non-action, that means stative verbs or mental action verbs. Okay, now let's have a look in action verbs. What can you see here? Action verbs: I dance every day, I love dancing. So I dance every day, that means dance, the movement of my body parts, physical verb. You can see my dancing. And I love dancing, you don't know that I love dancing or not, you cannot see, but from my activities you can understand, you can feel that I love dancing. So one is physical, that you can see, and one is mental, that you cannot see. Okay, so here you can see that an action verb expresses both physical and mental action of the subject, and an action verb is also called dynamic verb. So here you can see physical and mental. Physical activities, mental activities, that means mental action of your brain, which you cannot see, you can just feel. Okay, so here dance, physical action verb, love, mental action verb. Okay, so you can kinds, action verbs kinds: physical action verb, mental action verb, or stative verb. So I have already told you 2 or more than 2 times that mental action verbs are also called stative verbs. Okay, my dear students, so aren't they interesting? What do you think? I think knowing the verbs, I think learning verbs is very interesting. Here I have made some physical action verbs. First of all, I have written some points. Physical action verbs. These verbs describe specific physical action of the subject. Specific, that means when you run, your specific purse will move. When you will walk, your specific body purse will move. When you write, then your hands will move. When you sing, then your throat, mouth will move. Right, my dear students? So different physical verbs, different specific movement of the body parts. Okay, so these verbs describe the movement of body parts of the subject. I am a subject, you are a subject, everything, every nouns, each and every noun is a subject. The which is noun, the pronoun is the same. Okay, so these verbs can be seen, that means they are visible. Seen, you can see. I have already told you that you can see. Okay, so here I have made some list here, and I will also send you some pictures so that you can understand the action verbs. Okay, so you can see here bend, bending, that means you are bending. Lifting, then carry, you are carrying the pens, you are carrying an umbrella. Okay, then kneel, that means kneel means with your knees, you will go on the floor with your knees. Okay, then holding something, I am holding the pen. Then sit, I am sitting on the chair. Okay, then punch. Okay, pick up, leap, jump, pull, this is pulling. And push, push. Okay, shout, shouting. Okay, then run, work, sing, dance, laugh, cry, play, crawl. A child crawls because before he or she starts walking. Okay, then steal, fall, comb, I am combing my hair.